Hey, I'm Andres from GameDev Estonia, and I'm somewhere in Sweden right now, in a small village with less than 1,000 people living in. The name of this village is so hard I will not even try to pronounce it. But why I'm here? This place is quite unique, because here we have a co-living space for game developers, and as they claim, this is the biggest co-living space in the whole Europe, or even the whole world. The name of this place is Spelkollektivet. I think I know that I pronounce it wrong. I will later ask locals how it's called. And right now there is a Halloween game jam, and Estonians are taking part of it. So let's see what's happening and understand more about this unique place in Europe.
Well, it's a community, first of all, so it's somebody that's looking to be with other people, especially is good for, since it's for indie games are usually done by smaller teams, sometimes by solo people like I am, and instead of being in an apartment somewhere alone, you get a chance to work among other people that are doing the same thing, just everyone on their own projects. We work from 10 o'clock in the morning till 6 in the evening. 10 o'clock we have stand-up, 6 o'clock we have dinner, and then usually after 6 a lot of more social events start. On the surface you might think that it would be more perfect for extroverts who thrive on being around people, but in fact I think it's by having your own room, you can also sort of regulate, okay, now I need some time for myself, or now I just want to focus on work and really get into it. But then whenever you do need to socialize, you only need to step away from the computer, get out of your room, come to one of the common areas, and there's going to be somebody there. There's going to be somebody playing video games over there. There's going to be somebody, I don't know, eating a meal or something like that. You can always talk to people. So that's the big benefit of being here. So just to be able to have this balance of life, work, however you want to put it, entertainment and creative stuff, without sacrificing a lot.
But why this place? How did you find out about this house?
Well, actually, a friend of mine just saw a post on Twitter and we were like, that sounds really funny. And then we were jokingly talking about moving here, and one day we made it real. Recently we've only been doing small projects with our team, so we are a team of 3 people. And we tried to move on to something bigger now, so the next project will probably take maybe a month or maybe a bit longer, and step by step increase the size of our projects and the scope without getting lost in a project that consumes us entirely. Spelkollektivet is absolutely amazing, and the people here are really, really nice, and you just feel so welcome immediately after arriving here that I can recommend it to everybody who's only on the brink of thinking about it to check it out and give it a try.
The shorter story is that me and some friends making games, and we all got our own apartments, and we're all feeling miserable, working alone on our games. And so we pay a shit ton of money for our apartments with 2-3 rooms each. We only really use the space where the computer is, and then the couch right next to the computer. We don't even go to the bedroom. We don't really use the kitchen either. None of us enjoy cooking. So it's just kind of sad, wasting that much money on so much when all we really want to do is just sit in one place and make games, right? Well, why don't we just feel miserable and alone together? We're not making money out of this. I don't have a salary from this, and I have a full-time job working for a different company. So this is a hobby project for fun, and it's not really a viable business solution at the moment.
Why do you think similar places are not opening in Sweden, Estonia, maybe?
So far as I know, this is the only place in the world like this, and I believe that the main reasons are that it doesn't make sense money-wise, and it takes a huge toll on people, emotionally, psychologically. I feel like you both need to have passion for it, and be detached from it.
I kind of understand why they choose this village for such a project. This place is extremely beautiful, clean, and very empty and quiet. Like those buildings are just like from a picture, and we barely saw anyone alive. Maybe a few birds here and there. But yeah, even some abandoned buildings here look better than our buildings in the old city, old town in Tallinn. So yeah, this place is magical.